want everything to be nice and good. Oh, the camera, the light. I forgot about the light. Fuck. That. That's better. What's up, guys? Today I just wanted to talk to you about being antisocial. And pretty much I just want to talk to you about the things that I regret doing for the past couple of years. Okay, so when I started high school, look, it was incredibly hard for me to be social when it came to hanging out with friends and going out with people and, just being part of groups, basically. Just going out, being in, specific environments, you can say. It took a while because my freshman year, my sophomore year of high school, I really didn't do much. I was very secluded. I didn't really want to have anything to do with anybody. I just wanted to just go to school, go in, get my shit done, get out, basically. That's not the right way of thinking. Obviously, you have to meet friends. You have to just get to know people. And it was until around my junior and by my senior year when I just barely started to actually get out a little bit to talk to more people. And that's when I eventually got to meet a couple of my best friends, basically. The ones that I have now, actually. And it was great. I loved it. I enjoyed my past. For my senior year, I really enjoyed it. It was the most social that I've been in a long time, at least for my high school years, you can say. I came into college assuming that I had to leave that high school mentality behind. While I did have a couple of my best friends still around, I set them aside when it came to semesters. I really didn't see them as much apart from just like the typical summer breaks, the spring or the summer or the winter. During the semester, I really closed my doors on them almost entirely, because I had the idea that once you start college, that fun time's over. You have to just focus strictly on just your education. Yeah, I didn't want to just focus too much on going out and partying and everything like I did in my senior year and my junior year of college. But I just regret so much that I didn't do for my college years that I feel that I really should have taken advantage of that now, because being antisocial really sucks. I don't know, I feel like I need to tell you that because I've been going through it for a couple of years, right when it was already too late for me. Not so much now. Right now I've been a little bit more social now, thank God. But for my past few, for the first 3 to 4 years of college, because mind you, I didn't take the full 4 years of college, I had to take an extra 2. Not the point. But anyways, for the first few years of college, basically I didn't go out that much. I would just stay at home every single day, including the weekends. And if I wasn't at work, I was just at home doing work, studying, doing homework. And every time that I would have friends ask me if I wanted to hang out, if I wanted to go out or anything, I would just say no, because no, I have to study, I have to do this, I have to do that. And while, don't get me wrong, priorities are important, I took it way too serious. I took it a step beyond that I was not having a right balance. Because when it comes to having your college life, your 20s, you have to have a balance of school and having fun. You have to have a balance. You can't just stick to one while leaving the other behind. And in a way, that's kind of what I did, unfortunately. During my sophomore and my junior year, I really didn't go out. I had this mentality that I had to just stay in, just do my work, get my shit done, and that's it. Focus on just graduating, that this wasn't high school anymore, no more fooling around. I had to get my shit done. In a way, it's good, to think about the future, about your grades and everything. I get that. But you can't exclude your friends and cut them off entirely. You need to have a balance. And that's what I genuinely do regret now. I could have done so much. I could have met more people. I could have met more friends. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my best friends. I don't have that many friends, but the few that I do, I love them so much. Either way, I could have connected with more people. I could have met more people. I could have, have more connections, not just with friendships, but even with things that relate to my career. People that I can relate to when it came to fitness, kinesiology, nutrition, things on that matter. To anyone that's watching right now that you're barely gonna start college this fall or whatever semester you start, I just want to tell you that while you should focus in school, I mean, obviously that's why you're starting college, but have a balance. You should have a balance with your education, while at the same time try to meet new people, or if it's not meeting new people, I mean, still hang out with your old friends. But I would strongly suggest meeting more people in your degree, things that you guys have in common, because not only will you build more friendships, but at the same time you're building connections, and you never know when these connections will come in handy when it comes to careers. I did not have the intentions on joining clubs or any sort of group related to my degree or any of that. The only times that I did stay later for college was for group projects and things like that I was obligated to actually work with other people. But it's because here's the thing, that's not the right way of thinking. Like I said, you have to have a balance. You have to have a balance with your education, with your professional side of things, while at the same time you have to focus on your personal life, meeting friends, whether it's your old friends that you may have from high school, because I know friends come and go, but at the same time you have to build new connections, especially if it's with your degree. And that's the one thing that I genuinely regret, is not joining clubs like the kinesiology club, or I really cannot think of any other ones, but I know there's a couple of clubs out there in my college. Even though college is much more serious than high school, this is when you're literally on your own because you're paying for your education. That doesn't mean you have to just go in, get whatever you have to do done, and then just go home. It's important to actually build connections with other people, especially if they're going for similar things as you career-wise. You never know when these connections are actually going to benefit you in the long run after you graduate. I just want to, pop on here and tell you guys that to anybody that's watching, is if you're starting college, don't seclude yourself entirely from anyone, because you're going to have to build more connections with more people. I'm not saying seclude, current friends from high school. I mean, friends come and go, but if you have really close friends from, from previous years, that's fine. But even then, don't seclude them either, especially once things get busy. I understand you have to make time to focus on studying or for exams or for projects, especially when it's midterms or finals, but that doesn't mean you have to just close your doors on your friends, regardless if you just met them or not, whether they're from high school or you're just meeting them in college. I spent the entire week, literally the entire week, just focusing in school. I didn't do anything. I closed my doors on everybody. I didn't want to go out. As much as they invited me to go out, I just said, nope, I have to do this, I have to do that. To the point that they just got tired of inviting me, and yet I got upset when I found out that they weren't inviting me anymore. I felt like, wait, why are they excluding me? What up with that? But it's not their fault, it's mine. You need to enjoy your college years, and you need to enjoy your 20s. I'm not saying go all out and do crazy ass shit that might get you in trouble. You just gotta learn how to manage it. Have your time dedicated to your education on, studying, homework, projects, but don't make it like your entire life. You need to have a balance. You need to have at least 1 or 2 days to just get out, go out, have fun, pretty much enjoy your youth. You need to have your time to relieve stress. Mine is the gym, pretty much. Every time that I feel like I need to have a break from all the BS that went on in my life, I would go to the gym and just relax, take my stress out with the weights, and come back and I felt good. Nothing wrong with that. But that doesn't mean you should be antisocial entirely, be an introvert that doesn't want to have contact with anybody by any means. You need to have it regardless, because if you take too much time to yourself, if you don't go out, whether it's with a volunteer work or with your friends or anything, if you just stick to doing the same thing every single day, you're going to lose your social skills, which ultimately are important for your career. Pretty much keep your options open, keep your doors open for new friends. Even if you genuinely love your high school best friends like I do, don't close your doors out. Don't close your doors out for anyone that might, be even more special. Anybody that's watching this, I hope you take this little advice into account, whether you're already in college or you're just gonna start in a couple of months, like I said. Just don't do the same mistakes I did, and you'll be fine. I mean, I'm fine now, but you'll be even more fine if you actually join, get to know more people. You'll be good. But anyways, guys, I'm just rambling right now. You can tell I've been repeating the same thing for God knows how many times. But yeah, hope you guys, take this into account if you're still starting college or going into college, whatever. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.